It's the question that keeps you up at night. Am I doing enough to make sure my kids don't turn out like him? Or even worse, are they going to spend their lives being targeted by people like him? You see the behaviors, the manipulation, and the entitlement from your ex, and you worry that it's contagious. In today's video, I'm going to show you how you are the cure. You have the power to break these generational chains and raise children that are truly narc-proof. I'm Maura McMahon, Empathic Empowerment Guide and Narc-Proof Mom. Let's talk about your children's future. We are the mothers. We are the mothers. We are the healing. We seek. We are the healing. We seek peace. Here's the truth about generational trauma. It's complex. We inherit a certain amount of DNA from our parents, which holds that ancestral trauma. Then in utero, we feel whatever our mother feels. So if she's experiencing trauma, we're experiencing trauma. Then we're born into toxic, dysfunctional family systems where emotional immaturity and dysregulation are normal. This is the breeding ground for narcissism. When we were kids, and for our own kids, there's no choice. In order to survive, you must adapt. In toxic family systems, kids are conditioned to accept mental and emotional abuse from their caregivers, and there are no boundaries. So they grow up not understanding what healthy boundaries are, much less how to implement them. Some will become narcissists. Others will become empaths. For those that become empaths, they'll also be prime targets for narcissistic abuse because it feels familiar. To stop this cycle, we need to recognize the patterns that allow it and develop effective strategies to end it. We have no control over what others think, feel, or do. It all starts with us. And we as mothers have a unique ability to be able to do this. Let's talk about the healthy parent, because by modeling emotional health for our children, we can change everything. They now have research that shows children only need one stable, emotionally attuned parent to develop their own sense of security and resiliency. You can be that parent for your child. Your healing literally changes their DNA's expression of trauma. Your healing ripples through your relationship to your children, to yourself, and to every other relationship in your life. To help you start this process, here are 3 pillars for a narc-proof child. Number 1, we've got emotional literacy, or the feelings check. So narcissists teach their kids to mask their feelings in order to keep the peace. But you can teach them that all feelings are valid. So when your child comes back from a high conflict visit, instead of asking them something like, "What did he do?" which sets the stage for accusations and negative expectations, you can say something like, "How did it go?" or "What did your heart feel?" Holding this space for your child to reflect on their experience helps them identify and express their own emotions. This creates a solid foundation where they're learning to trust themselves. So if they decide to share with you, don't react and don't judge, just listen calmly. Number 2, we've got the power of no, or boundary training. Narcissists hate the word no. It's short, it's decisive, it's difficult to manipulate. In order to narc-proof your child, you need to celebrate their no, even when it's directed at you. This teaches them through their own personal experience what respect feels like. Allowing them to say no when appropriate is showing them immediate cause and effect of their words, which is very empowering. It also teaches them that their voice, their body, and their time belong to them. They start to understand what boundaries mean and how to apply them. The same holds true when you set a boundary for them and explain the why behind it. You're showing them that there are reasons behind boundaries related to safety and having your needs met. Number 3, we've got critical thinking versus blind loyalty. I cannot express enough how important the skill of critical thinking is. It serves everyone well. Helping your kids develop this is going to help them their entire lives. So when your narc ex is trying to alienate you from your kids, telling them negative things about you, and your child comes to you and repeats what they've heard, instead of instantly reacting in a negative way, you can ask your child, does this feel true to you? Allowing them the space to reflect on their own feelings is helping them develop their own internal compass, which is teaching them how to spot manipulation, a very important skill. You can explain to them how hurt people hurt other people. You might say something to them like, sounds like Dad is feeling very upset with me. I am so sorry he said that to you. That's just not true. Or maybe it is true, in which case you might want to share your perspective with your child, showing them through your modeling of honesty and acceptance that it's safe for them to do the same with you, because blind loyalty is the exact opposite of critical thinking. And narcissists love blind loyalty. There's no facts, there's no evidence, there's no proof. It's do this or do that, or believe this or believe that, because that's what I told you to do. This puts the narcissist in control, which they love, and continues the cycle of abuse. We're not just raising children, we are raising the next generation of cycle breakers. This is a spiritual assignment and a soul lesson. You had a child with a narcissist to help you learn how to overcome this deeply destructive form of emotional abuse. Your child chose you as their mother because you have the strength to show them what love really means. It's through this contrast of the narcissist relationship dynamic that we learn to embody the truth of love most clearly. But you can't teach what you haven't mastered. If your boundaries are still shaky and your identity is still tied to the trauma of your divorce, your kids feel that. The Narc-Proof mom method isn't just for you, it's a blueprint for your family's future. We work on your healing so that your kids receive the best version of their mother, and you get to experience the peace and freedom you've always tried to create. To start the process, download my free healing guides or apply for the full course, the Narc-Proof Mom Method, via the links in the description box below. You are the cycle breaker, and I bet you're doing a better job than you think. Subscribe and stay empowered, and I will see you next time.